Hi, Cancer. Welcome to I'm Destiny Calling Tarot, and welcome to your weekly reading. This reading is covering the time frame of February the 23rd through February 29th. We have a leap year. All right, so we're going to dive right in. I'm going to select an energy oracle card. This is going to provide us with the overall energies here in this reading today. Actually, I did forget to mention something important. I'm going to be doing a free personal reading giveaway. So my intention here is to pay it forward. I am so grateful that this community is growing, and it is something that I feel that I can do just to say thank you. So I'm going to be doing a free personal reading contest. You can enter the contest simply by dropping a comment below. And then the next reading for the following week, I will select a winner. So if you want to get your name in, go ahead, drop a comment, and then you can have a personal free reading by me. All right, so now that that business is out of the way, let's get started with your readings. Take a deep breath. Get rid of all of those negative energies. Another deep, deep breath. To bring in all of the good, positive vibes. Okay, so this is going to be a general reading for the Cancer Collective. So where it's so general, if you're noticing that the messages aren't resonating with you, it simply means that those particular messages weren't meant for you, and that's okay. Also, dates here really are just general guidelines in the reading. It's more or less to allow me to know from week to week where I'm at and what I'm posting. So keep it in mind, general guidelines for the dates here in the reading. I hope everyone is feeling well. We're moving into the last week of February. I cannot believe the first 2 months of the year are just about over. So how many of you are actually keeping up with your New Year's resolutions? It's usually insanely tricky by this time. Alright, so we're going to select the overall energy oracle card here for this reading today. We're going to invite Spirit to join us, and Spirit, please provide messages for Cancer. And this is for the time frame of February the 23rd through February 29th. Spirit, what messages would you like to have come forward for Cancer? These are your cards. All right, let's take a look at the overall energies here in this reading. We have stability. Stability is a good thing, right? Let's take a look into the cards. I'm interested in seeing what the details are. So I only do reversals in the private readings. So we're going to start the reading out with Wands. So we have 7 of Wands. All right, so just taking a look to make sure I don't miss any of the patterns here in your reading. This is very much a sense of you needing to be at your personal best. This is very much you going the distance. This card is very symbolic of perseverance. I'm hearing that only you know the answers, and some of you need to trust and look beyond the surface. Some of you are experiencing some very inexplicable coincidences at this time. And overall, the biggest message that I'm getting from this card is that you're not willing to compromise on what's most important to you. All right. Next card up we have is Queen of Pentacles. So specifically in your reading, guys, the Queen of Pentacles here, I'm very much getting a sense of being grounded. There we go. This is really somebody who is this is actually you being supportive to others at this time. I don't feel that you have a need to be the one supported. So where I'm getting that energy, I do feel it's you feel loved and you feel supported at this time. You're really seeing the magic that exists within the universe. You're really sensing a need to connect and touch and create with others. So overall, you're being a really good support to those around you at this time. Only caution here is to be a little bit cautious that you're not smothering certain individuals, just depending on what type of a personality you're dealing with, right? But overall, this card is just a lovely, generous, a grounded energy here. Really, really down to earth. I'm sensing so much of you being in your intuition and so much of you just being extra generous at this time. And I'm very much sensing that with your stability, this could be many different forms of stability. This could be you being grounded in your energies. This could be you feeling mentally that you are in a stable place. This could very much be finances. This could be feeling stable in your finances at this time. Emotionally, you can feel very balanced. So when stability comes up as the overall energy, it usually is a really good indication that on all levels you're quite balanced. And if you ask me personally, from my experience and my journey, This is the best time for you to pay it forward. This is the best time for you to help those in need who have helped you in your time of need. Okay, the next card is the Temperance card. Just really taking my, I know sometimes it can be slow with the messages coming in, and I, I don't like to rush the energy here in the reading. I don't like to rush. Sorry, I can't speak today. Like even a little bit, can I? Okay, I don't really like to rush the reading as far as the messages coming in. I don't like to rush the energies. I really like to make sure that there's nothing that I'm missing because I'm rushing through trying to create a story. And I find that, and it's nothing personal, I don't see anything wrong with it. It really can be a big entertainment thing. But as far as a lot of the tarot reading goes, I find that it can be just coming up with stories, right? And I don't believe personally that that is what I'm setting out to do here. Yes, I could make up stories and just share a story with you, but I'm really tapping into the energies, and I'm really listening to spirit, and I really am trying um, to connect on many different levels to make sure that the information coming out is authentic. So I just wanted to put that out there. Some days it comes in, there's messages just flooding and it comes so fast. But then other days it's more relaxed, chill, and calm, and it's peaceful and quiet. And then a few minutes go by and a message pops in, and then another message pops. So it's different every reading, right? Next card. Very much feeling balance here. A reminder just to go with the flow. Feeling in relationships as far as love. You're very much operating in harmony at this time. You're staying true to your purpose. You're staying true to your personal meaning. You're a really good influence right now in somebody's life. And I feel that you can acknowledge this because you're so down to earth that it's not going to go to your head. But you are, and you really should recognize that you are a really good influence in someone's life at this time. This also is very, very symbolic of healers and psychics. So you might find that your healing abilities are something that you're tapping into, especially around certain individuals, because you sense and feel that they need healing and they need assistance in that some way that you can provide. Also sensing that with your intuition being so sensitive for you in general, that your potential to tap into your psychic abilities at this time is incredibly heightened. And I do feel that you, and like I said, where you're so down to earth and grounded, that you're really using that for the betterment of the whole. So you're feeling the oneness of the universe, how we're all connected, and you're really setting out to be of assistance to others, right? Kind of that whole mentality of with great power comes great responsibility is kind of what I'm hearing through this reading. I don't think that you generally realize how powerful you are, Cancer, and how powerful you can be, if that makes sense. All right, Page of Wands is the next card. This is a lot of enthusiastic action. This is an outgoing energy, a confident energy. These are a really big possibility for some of you that exciting news could be coming your way. Without having a personal reading, of course, I can't really go into specific details, but there is a really big indication in this reading at this time that there definitely could be some exciting news coming your way. So if it's something that you've been waiting to hear about, likely it is coming your way in the near future. And the next card in your reading is the Nine of Pentacles. This is a lot of self-discipline. This is a lot of self-reliance. This is restraint and self-control on your part. Overall, very, very symbolic of humility and generosity. Also an indication here that for some of you, things that used to interest you for some reason, have lost their charm. So for those of you who instantly hear that message and it resonates with you, you're going to know exactly what I'm talking about. So for some of you who you've had something that you were incredibly interested in, you felt like you were on top of the world when you were relating to it or whatnot, it really had that effect on you, and lately it's kind of taken a different level of energy within your environment, within your mental, emotional space. It's just not really something that you're intrigued by any longer, if that makes sense. At this time, I do sense a lot of giving without expectation. I love that so much. And again, this is also supernatural functions here. So you're likely Cancer, if you have ever done practice or if you've ever done research or anything regarding auras. And really, this came up in my last reading for Libra as well. So there's definitely something going on in the collective as far as these energies are going. You're definitely seeing people's auras more than usual. So things of that nature will likely be popping out at you. So don't get caught off guard if that's something that you're accustomed to. It's going to be quite strong and it's going to be very, very obvious at this time. Isn't it wonderful when you are in just a sense of stability, how you can go out into the world and make such a difference in others' lives? I can't think of anything more powerful. And especially when it comes from a place of love. All right, the last card is the World card, guys. Again, this is a card, very, very, very symbolic of helping people who have helped you. This is the clearest indication in this reading This is exactly what this card means. Also, getting as far as if you are currently single, I'm actually sensing that you are attracting many opportunities. You have many suitors who are quite intrigued by you at this time. And the only caution here that I have with this card is make sure that you're not going to bite off more than you can chew at this time, because you want to make sure that you remain stable for yourself, because even when you're giving to others, you have to make sure to keep your own cup full, right? All right, so that is the end of your reading for this week, Cancer. I'm going to go ahead and select an inspirational message from the Crazy Sexy Love Notes. Really loving these cards. They have messages, pictures and messages on one side, and then on the other side, turn around, they have the explanation. Spirit, please provide one additional message for Cancer. This is for the time frame of February the 23rd through February 29th. On 3 shuffles, please, Spirit. 1, 2, 3. Your message is spruce up your nest. It says, it's time for a little spring cleaning. Your home is sacred and your surroundings matter. Honor where you recharge and fill it with beauty. Make space by giving away or donating what you don't need. Your clutter could be someone else's gold. Plus, when we have less to process physically, we have more room to process things emotionally. A clear head and new room for great art awaits. Spruce up your fabulous nest. So some of you might actually be, first indication that came to me, some of you might be entertaining at this time. So you might be having get-togethers at your home. So you might really have that need to clean up and spruce up things. So you might actually be supporting people in the sense that you're entertaining in your home. All right, so that is the end of your reading for this week, guys. Please don't forget to comment down below to get in on the contest for a free personal reading. I want to thank each and every one of you for joining me for these readings. I'm so grateful to each and every one of you who take the time out of your day to come and listen to these videos, watch these videos, taking your time to listen to me go on and on, right? Pay it forward, guys. Pay it forward. All right, so if you haven't already and you'd like to come back from week to week, please remember to go ahead, click on like, and subscribe.